Apparently, in the Premier League, boxing, punching, kicking, denying goal line opportunities, scoring opportunity is not a bookable offense. It is not a bookable offense. The rule has been changed starting now. Please join me and let's handle this case based on what we have seen in the Premier League, the game against Manchester City and Brentford. Guys, what is going on? Welcome again. This is Mr. Laughter here together with you guys, and every single day, as you guys know, we come on here and we discuss the game of football. And the game of football, or you can call it soccer, wherever name you have it, as long as you use your leg to kick it, that is what we call football. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Wherever you are, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed yet. If you are a regular participant, please, you're more than welcome. If you are new on the channel, please subscribe and be a part of this particular channel as we are going to delve into some of these crucial, big moment title deciding games where every single thing is at stake. But it seems like Pgmol is not on any case of Manchester City, and they want this to go all the way to the wire, even if you can clearly see every single case on board that every single game means a lot to these particular players. Brentford was robbed. Brentford was completely denied a goal scoring opportunity. Brentford was denied a complete red card by Bernardo Silva, who acts, who, how can I even say it? Like, deliberately punched somebody. Like I said, right now, punching is allowed in the Premier League, and it's not a bookable offense. No more, no nothing. It is not a bookable offense. You can punch anybody on the head, on the leg, on the foot, wherever part of the body. Fighting and boxing is allowed in the Premier League, and it's not a bookable offense. Guys, what are we talking about here? Is the Premier League refereeing completely killing the game? Are we killing the game of football? Is VAR killing the game of football? Is it the referee or is it VAR killing the game of football or is it the human error? What is it, guys? We're going to talk about this because we are absolutely tired of this. I am absolutely tired. Every single game, games that you know for sure that this should be a very clear and obvious error that a referee has made. If this was Arsenal, guys, everyone would be crying for a red card. Every single pundit would be saying it is a clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Skate, Nunes. Guys, if you think I am lying, let me play for you this, guys. I want you to see this. Like, what is this? Like, absolutely, what is this? Is that not a complete denial of a goal scoring opportunity? Is that not a complete denial of goal? Like, look at that. What is that? Like, even if you are a blind person, who has not seen any single game of football, who has never watched the game of football in his or her life, uh, how can you, as a referee, look at this and say there is no nudge, no push, no nothing, no pressure applied by Nunes on skate? Like, how can you really accept this as a person who loves football? Like, how can you accept this? How? Like, I don't understand this completely, guys. Make me understand if this is not a foul in any area of the pitch. If you push somebody, even if on the back, on the front, and it is a goal scoring opportunity. I have ever heard that if you deny somebody a goal scoring opportunity and you are kind of the last defender, you get a red card. Leave alone, even if they had not awarded a penalty here, why didn't they give him a free kick if it was outside of the box? Like, how can you tell me this is not a hook or crook and this is not corruption in the game of football? Are we not killing the game, guys? Like, are we not killing the game of football? Is this ideal scenario where you say the game of football is completely dying? Or I'm just maybe crazy? Let me know in the comment, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game as well. And we were going to talk about it one at a time. This has been a run in the Premier League. I have seen games where we always see every single official go against Manchester City. I mean, go with Manchester City in every call in the game of football. And we know it's May. And I've heard in the season where referee says in May, every decision has to be top notch. You can't ruin a game of football because it's just, it's May and it's getting to the crunch time where you don't want to ruin a game by giving a penalty or a push or whatever. And and this is where you see the distinction between a team that has money, a team that is so-called big or top four team, and a smaller team that doesn't have anything in their favor because they don't have a single coin in their bank. And when you look at this clearly, like clearly, you can't tell me. I've heard lots of people talk today. Theo Walcott said you could clearly see where there is a lot of controversial moments in this game. Like any, leave alone just the penalty, guys. Leave alone just the penalty, guys. How can you not book silver for punching a player? Punching is definitely allowed at the moment in the Premier League, and you don't get even a single yellow card. You don't get anything. In my point of view, how can Bernardo Silva punch somebody in the back of the foot? I mean, I think it's the thigh or maybe the knee or wherever place it is, and the ref does not give even a yellow card, knowing that David Silva already had been booked. Like, how is that not a bookable offense? Since when has boxing become a good part of football, guys? This is absolute joke, guys. Absolute joke. Let me see comments here. I see already. The next man. Good morning, man. How are you doing? Absolutely, you're a legend, man. Good morning to you. I hope you're all well. Very crucial game today versus West Ham. What are we seeing? I mean, what are you seeing, man? Man, West Ham United. I talked about it yesterday, and we're still gonna talk about it again today. But I am just so tired of this refereeing quality in the Premier League. Like, definitely, I am tired of it. I am completely tired of it. But looking at West Ham, man, we have to do our job. This kind of officiation, if we let it stay, if we let it just to go on like this, we cannot afford to lose the game against West Ham. We cannot afford even to get a draw because looking at this game of football, that is, I mean, the refereeing alone against Manchester City and Brentford can tell you clearly that Arsenal is under the radar and they want every single game of football to go all the way to the wire. I don't know if this is just like a media stuff or maybe it's just like Pgmol trying to make the league go further and people get interested in it and stuff and keep Manchester City in the title race. Because I don't see any single reason as to why these two scenarios in the game of football against Brentford can be a talking point. We should be celebrating Manchester City's win 3-0 and not talk about any officiating problem because the refereeing, the VAR, and everything is absolute joke. Like, absolute joke of a game. How can you referee a game like that? Like, how can you really go back and watch the game and say, as a referee, I have done my best in this particular game and have really officiated this game to the best of my ability? How can you even go back and sit and say you have done the best of your ability? Like, I don't understand that. I would feel so convicted. I would feel so much in pain if I look back as a referee not to give a foul, even for the push on the back by Nunes, or even give a yellow card to Silva for punching somebody, which is a red card offense. It's a violent offense on the opponent. Like, are you guys serious? Are you kidding me? Is game of football dying? I don't get it, guys. I don't really get it. But anyway, it is the 115. It is the corruption. It is the oil money. It is every single dime that has been invested in this particular game. And people just look at it and say, this is a one off. But no, City has gotten a lot of refereeing opportunities in their favors this particular season. There are a lot of scenarios in the game of football where we have seen this particular season they got let out of the hook many times, many times. And Brentford manager said it. This should have been a complete penalty and completely sent off. Like Nunes should have been sent off. David Silva should have been sent off. Like, I don't understand if you keep a player like that in the pitch and the next game you come and watch the game and say, this is real officiating in the English Premier League. It's absolutely unacceptable. I don't accept this kind of shambolic performance from these referees, from VAR and whatever system they have. I'm mad, guys. I could have gone more mad on these guys, but I understand it's not what we stand for. As the Arsenal stand, we want to be as objective as possible and share our point of view. But it's frustrating to see that the game of football at the moment is just killing it's being killed by a very poor refereeing in the English Premier League. Something needs to be done, whether we get rid of VAR or we get rid of complete any technical thing that comes in the game of football where you have to use technology. We have to just get rid of it and get back to the normal ways of refereeing where if a lineman doesn't put his flag up, it's completely gone. Nobody fights about it. If referee doesn't blow it, it's just done and dusted. Nobody uses any technology to affect things. Because even absolutely, if you have the VAR there, it doesn't do anything for the game of football. I feel like VAR is even useless in the Premier League. Guys, anyway, let's look. We shall talk about Arsenal anyway. Dinex, let me see what you're saying here. Yes, it is very bad, but you don't have you don't have watch here in Greece. They are even worse. I mean, you're saying refereeing in Greece is so worse, man. Man, I don't think you have watched Premier League of recent, man. Premier League refereeing is the worst in the entire world. Especially if you just clearly can see that these two scenarios in this particular game could have really given us a different result in the game. I'm not saying Brentford might have even beat Manchester City or they have gained, but this shows that there is something in this game of football. And the worst thing is, what is his name? Howard Webb says it's May. So in May, is there a way you have to kind of is there a way you have to referee in May, which is different from the way you referee in August? Like that's the worst response I've ever seen from a referee saying, "Yeah, it is May, right? It is May. So in May you have to, when it's a title race coming to its age, you have to kind of. How do you referee different in August and referee differently again in May? What's the difference? It's still the game of football, the same freaking same football going over everywhere, guys. Man, Direx, I hope you watch the Premier League, man. Premier League is the worst refereeing system I've ever seen in my career. Like in my sports, I have not seen a bad refereeing more than this, man. I have not seen something like this. Refereeing have been very controversial, even with VAR. A lot of mistakes happen like this. Contenders or Champions League semifinals like Bayern, PSG this year. I mean, I tell you what, PSG is also owned by the money guys. You don't know that? That's why I oil money is working as its best, man. If you guys don't know. The reason why I put that there on the thumbnail is because I have watched PSG against Bayern completely denied. Bayern should have gotten a penalty. I don't know the rule about handballs. And now when you look at this again, those are two oil money bags. PSG is owned by the same guys who own Manchester City, right? The Abu Dhabi, whatever system they have. It is oil money, man. Oil and oil and oil giving every single difficulty in the game of football. Money is changing everything. 115 will never be heard. There is nothing that we're going to hear about 115 because the money bucks is there working for them. Premier League, we have to fight till death do us part because Manchester City will use all their money to keep the Pep Guardiola in by winning the Premier League. Whether they pay all the referees, allegedly they pay all the referees to stay and win the game wherever it is, we don't know. We just need to do our best to play a game of football because we have a lot of forces fighting Arsenal at the moment so that we don't win the league. Let's just go on the pitch tomorrow, beat West Ham, wallop them seriously, give a thumping statement, win 5-6-0, as we have gone there many times. We have won 6-0, 5-0. Let's go there and do our best and wallop them. And then at the end of it all, this nonsense won't even matter anyway. That's how I look at it. It won't even give us anything as long as we do our job by winning. 3 games to go, guys. 3 games to go, and we will be crowned champions. I don't think we cannot win this league, even if referees are against us. Even if they give penalty to West Ham tonight, it's not gonna change anything. Arsenal is title bound, in my opinion. This season, this year, we have been on top of the Premier League for whatever amount of numbers and days and years, wherever, we are capable of winning this, whether the referee is on our side or not. Let's just play a game of football and score and win and just get this over the line. That's all I care about. Pgmol, not my problem. Vamos, Saka, big up to you, man. Absolute legend, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. We will win, man. The title is ours. Even the football goals don't have a right to take away this from us. I mean, you are correct, man. Like I said, this is a moment. This is the game of football that we are bound to have, and I don't think there is anything happening in this particular game that is going to change us and let us doubt this particular team. I think we will blow away West Ham today, and at the end of the press conference, as you guys saw, Pep Guardiola trying to go on and celebrate that. I mean, West Ham, turn up, go on, West Ham. But I think West Ham will not withstand the pressure that we as Arsenal, actually looking at this game that Brentford played and the pressure, and I feel like the energy and the motivation that we can gain from this game of football, knowing that Brentford was actually denied opportunity, an opportunity to do something in this game. It should give us more energy. We don't even need motivation. As Arsenal, we already know what to do. Win the 3 games and you go with the trophy. That's all we got to do. There is nothing else we can wait and look at. It's just upon us to decide how well we want to attack this game and win it. I am very confident this game of football at West Ham is just going to be as regular as. I'm not even bothered, actually. I'm not even bothered that West Ham is having anything to do with this game where they're going to fight. They will fight, of course. They might pack the bus. We have to score, 1 goal. As long as we score 1 goal, that's going to be the gate. The gate will be open for us to score more than 1 goal. That's how I look at it. It will be a tough game because West Ham wants to maintain and maybe probably get a draw or something like that. That's what I think because they're at home and they want us to attack and they will go for it somehow. But I think looking at West Ham game that I've seen of recent, I don't think they have the capacity to really prevent and block us from doing any other thing in this game of football. We will override them, we will overpower them, and we will score more than 1 goal. That's how I look at it for sure. Oh, it's okay, man. Hi, big up to you, man. Big up to you, big up to you, big to you, big up to you. Good to see you, man. How have you been, man? It's been a while. I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. Let's see. You should see the riff in India. They don't get they don't just give cuts, but also one slap on yellow and 2 on red card. Man, what are you meaning, Saka? Oh man. uh, I think it's you make me laugh, man. Saka, you played at India League. Where do you play from? Yo, brother, why don't you make me a mod for your channel? Oh, no problem. Let me know. Let me know. I can make you, man. We don't have so many people yet to have a moderator, but if we had so many people, I would. Anyway, I would, but I think it's that we don't have so many people. But anyway, I'll look into it. I'll look into it if you want to do that. We can talk. Just email me or maybe message me on Instagram or X. Then we can see what we can do on there, man. Absolutely, man. It will be fine. It will be very, very fine with me. NGL kept this a secret. I had 2 Indian highest league trophy already. Oh, what is that? What is NGL? It's a kept this a secret. Why? I had 2 Indian highest league trophy already. What do you mean? What kind of trophy is that? I will boost the channel, bro. No problem, man. No problem. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. It's all fine. It's all fine. I'm here every single day. So let me know. Let me know. I can add you on there. It's pretty simple. Doesn't take longer. So yeah, I'm tired, man. I am tired completely with this Pgmol whatever thing they have on there because it's not ideal. But anyway, let's look at the West Ham game anyway. That was just absolutely shambolic performance from the referees, and I hate seeing it. I hate really talking about it because it doesn't really give me any. I mean, it just seems like it's it's bound, man. It's made to happen, and everything is just, you know, in that particular. I don't even know what to say, man. But anyway, I don't have to worry about that. As long as we go on and win our league and when I win our game, we don't have to worry about what Manchester City does. And the good thing is we have 2 points cushion, and Manchester City has to only survive on us not winning a game or drawing a game. But I think for me, if we pass this West Ham game and have beat them thoroughly, that would be the end of the fight for Manchester City, because this is the only game that everyone is looking at. If we go past it, Burnley is going to be a walkover. And Crystal Palace, of course, they're going to play their last game, semifinals, whatever game it is, and it will all be over. So, I mean, I'm not worried that we will lose any match. I'm not even worried that we may even, go on and get some, drop points, I would say. But we have the capacity, we have the players. In at the moment, we do have the players to do whatever they can do to keep this momentum moving on. And we have just been, ushered into the Champions League finals. If that cannot boost you enough to go on and keep winning, that's I don't know what kind of a player you would be, because this is the crunch time and 3 games to go. You cannot let this go past you. You have to keep the momentum going. As a player, these are moments where you stay in and say, yes, we have to do it. We have to win this. And there's a lot of motivations that we can get from all this. And what gives me hope is the last few games we have played, man. We have really, really shown that we are capable of taking this league back home. We have been on attacks. Saka's come back and is doing his thing. Every single steps that he takes on now is wonderful. It's one goal only took us to the finals. And Saka's come back a very good man. He's come back a very, very dangerous man, in my opinion, and we can rely on him. And Gyökeres, man, he is bullying everyone. I don't think Macropanos, whatever name he is in the defense, could actually withstand Gyökeres' strength in this particular game. I see Arsenal bullying West Ham just in the first half alone. If I'm not gonna be over hyping it, I think we may get 2, 3 goals in the first half. I definitely think so, because I have seen West Ham collapse in our hands in their stadium, the North London Stadium, whatever they call it. We have beaten them 5-6-0 before, and I see that happening. Even if they're gonna be fighting for relegation, I don't think at the level that we are at, fighting for the trophy, and West Ham fighting for relegation, that can make any difference. If Brentford can score 3 goals against West Ham, why not Arsenal? Why? I'm not bothered, guys. I'm not really bothered about this. I just completely think we will blow West Ham away by all means. By all means. Yeah, Saka, let me know, man. Let me know what you want to do, and then just email me. We can see, because I have to have your email to add you as a moderator, whatever you want to do. I have to do that first. If I don't have your email, there's no way I can add you. That's how the channel works. Uh, Not gonna lie. Oh, okay, you're right, man. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's trophy while I play at uh I re- I what is that? I the raid bud and log in began. What is that? Man, you guys are getting me lost now. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, um, also trophy while I play at I Iderabod and login began. What's that, man? What's that? Liverpool Chelsea yesterday was very bad. Sadly, to see these two teams falling so much as a football fan. I mean, Liverpool and Chelsea, that's not even a game that I worried about watching. I did not actually watch that. Honestly, I didn't, because it was too early even for me. It was like 7:30 in the morning here, and I was like, no, I don't have to wake up early to watch. I knew it was gonna be, two teams that are dying trying to play their game of football. So it's 1-1 wasn't a bad result for them. They actually supposed to level where they are. So Liverpool, it is what it is for this season. We'll see what will happen next season. The next still better than Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. And then I mean Atletico. Oh, okay. What do you mean there? It's okay. Yes, neither this match was any good, but you saw yesterday players than can stand or respect the name of the club. I mean, sometimes you know what, the next, like, it's just it's just at some point you have to accept where you are in any situation in life. Like, you have to accept where you are and move on and try to change, because I feel like right now Liverpool has actually, I think Liverpool has accepted that they are where they are and they cannot change everything. That's why they're sticking with Arne Slot to keep the thing calm and try to work on, next summer. I heard him talking about they have plans for the summer. Maybe they're planning to spend more money, I guess, to buy more players or something like that. So let's see what will happen next season. So he's already given up on this season, as I heard him talk in this press conference today. So Arne Slot, maybe they have a strategic plan after the season is ended. But Chelsea, as always, Chelsea will just be a shambles. Every single season, year in, year out, they keep sending their coaches, sacking their managers and stuff. That club will never be stable under the Blanco, whatever name they have there. As Abramovich kept that Chelsea team very, very profitable and fighting for every single league. But right now, the hands of the owners, I mean, the owners that are having this club, man, I don't think they have any clue or any plan of keeping Chelsea up there, man. It's just gonna be like that forever. It will be in that, in that situation. So yeah, it is what it is, man. That's their level for now. They are bad this season. Van Dijk performed worse than Maguire. I'm not gonna lie. If it's Maguire, he will get troll this reason fully. I mean, Van Dijk, the donkey man, he actually spoke about it that they're going to change certain things this season. That they will try to bring in certain, talk about the game of football, see what they can improve on, and getting ready for the summer and buying more players and putting many things in and trying to, change stuff. And I don't know, but we shall see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Wherever they are doing behind the scene, we shall see it. World Cup season is not easy. Every player, especially players that are playing in the Premier League, coming back from World Cup is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for these teams because Premier League gives you, it's a lot of so much game to play for, and I'm worried, man. Even if we win this Premier League, man, I'm really worried for next season because most of our players will be in the World Cup, and I don't know how well they're going to return. We might have serious injuries affecting some of our players, and the only hope is probably many of our players should be, kicked off the World Cup early so that they can have a rest. Because if we are to defend this title, man, it will take a lot of energy. And I think the best thing is if Mikel can go and get more players and add on to what we have, and probably sell Gabriel Jesus, sell Trossard, sell Martinelli. I would keep, but many people want to sell Martinelli, but I would keep Martinelli, for my in my opinion, because he's still good. He's still a good player, so I'll keep him. And then I think who else should I like in the defense? I think Ben White maybe, but he has actually recovered, so I might keep him. I don't think I would sell Ben White in any way, but what I think, yeah, we will see. We will see, man. We will see. We will see. But it is what it is. But as we speak, both got trophy last season, unlike unlike some of us called big club. I mean, I get that it's okay because Arsenal tried their best last season. Of course, Arne Slot came in and didn't change anything in the league and played clubs football, and the players got it. But now, when he started introducing his tactics, that's where everything went wrong. So it is what it is. So right now, we are still in two trophies, man. Don't forget about that. And Arsenal will go and take it all the way to the wire and see what will happen. And later on, we shall also, celebrate. I'm very optimistic. Premier League is already ours, and today's game is just a confirmation that we're going to win the league. That's how I look at it. Today's game will be the last nail we will hit on the hammers and then on Manchester City's coffin. That's how I see it. because the last two games, I don't think they will give a, especially playing Brentford. I mean, Burnley at home, we should just thoroughly beat them, and just take all the goal differences and everything. Because right now it's just a matter of getting those wins. I don't care how many goals we score, but if we keep this 2 goals difference, I mean 2 points difference, we shall win it. It's just a matter of winning. We know we already know what to do. Win both games. I mean, all the 3 games, you're good to go. Doesn't matter what Manchester City will do at the end of it. It's in our hands. They brought it back to our hands. How can we let it go? We accidentally took it back to them earlier on in the season, but now it's in our hands. We have to do our job and make it happen. That's how I look at it. Make it happen. Didex is saying, I know that you want Ateta even if you want Ateta even if he doesn't win anything this year. But if he was leaving with which manager would you replace him with? I mean, I personally, like I said, I don't see any manager at the moment that can come into the Arsenal and do what Mikel Arteta has done. I know what we are lacking in this system for Mikel Arteta is just, trophies. And if Mikel begins to win trophies, I think nobody would even talk about sacking Mikel or changing a manager or doing something like that, because he would be delivering. The only thing is Arsenal fans are just impatient. We are always, very, very impatient with our managers. But if you look back, Arsenal doesn't have a track record of changing managers very often. You know, we have long-term managerial, managers that are actually stayed in the league for a long, long. Arsene Wenger is there. What is his name? Graham has stayed there for long, and it's on Unai who didn't really last for long. That's the only manager that didn't last at Arsenal. But I don't want us to get back to the level of Chelsea, Manchester United, you know, um, trying to get back to look at changing managers every single season. That's not Arsenal style. Arsenal, they give you opportunity, they give you every moment, and if you totally fail, which I think Mikel Arteta hasn't failed completely. He has failed in some aspects of winning trophies, but when you look at the team, he hasn't failed in managing the team. He hasn't failed in keeping, the money coming in in the bags, in the banks, and he hasn't really failed in connecting the players and the community, and connecting players with the fans. He has improved so many things at the Emirates that I think he is supposed to be validated for that. He is supposed to be appreciated enough for doing that alone. But I get, if we don't win anything for this particular season, people are gonna have his haters. I do that. If we bother the league at this stage with 3 games left, it's gonna be massive Ateta out for so many channels, so many people all over the world, which makes sense because for sure that we have invested millions, 300,000, whatever millions we have made, we deserve more. As Arsenal fans, we deserve more. We need to get more trophies in to just keep us, moving on. But I think I would not get rid of Mikel. And there's no manager that I have in mind that I think would definitely replace Mikel and give us that same vibe that Mikel has for us, and keeping the community and all the fans connected, and relationship between players and everyone really going on well. Much as we have poor results, every club would have dipping moments. There is no club that you say is 100% every single day, winning trophies. Manchester City is an exceptional team because they have all the money in the world, and they have Pep Guardiola, who is a serial winner. You cannot compare Arsenal at the moment with Manchester City money and everything that they have won. Mikel Arteta is a man training on job, and if you an apprentice who has been training on job and you want to become better, it takes you a while to get everything. But once you start getting it, which I mean getting the trophies in, you learn, and now you begin to do what you have been doing to get you over the line, and you gain experience, and now you have the confidence that you're capable of doing. Because right now Mikel Arteta has some doubts because he hasn't won the Premier League. He has tried it 3 years in a row and nothing is happening, and this is the moment where he's trying his best, wherever way, method, any way he can bring the trophy at home. That is what he's trying to do. I don't care the style of football that we're playing at the moment. The first result is to get the trophy and get over the line and win the Premier League, and that is going to be the stepping stone. Because actually, Saliba said it. The best, I mean, the most difficult thing is to win it first. He was interviewing. I mean, somebody was interviewing him one time, and he said, "We just need to stop being second and start winning. Once we get that over the line, we get greedy now. Now you know how to win. Go and win as many as you can. That's the only point." And if I'm to choose a manager right now to come and replace Mikel Arteta, I mean, maybe it would be Luis Enrique, which I don't know if he's going to come to the Arsenal. And he would be a perfect fit for us if Mikel leaves because we have seen what he has done in PSG, in Barcelona, and all that. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who else I would have in mind other than that. But if I'm gonna sack Mikel Arteta and bring maybe Nagelsmann, or maybe bring what is his name, Zinedine Zidane, maybe Ancelotti, whatever. I don't think those are managers who fit the Arsenal style and system and all everything about Arsenal. I want somebody who loves Arsenal, not just a manager for the team. I need somebody who loves just Arsenal, because you have to fall in love with Arsenal first as a manager. For me, that is enough for me to back you up and support you in every single way. And Mikel is one of us, so I appreciate every single thing he has done, and I support him until managers move on. In every job, there is one day that you're gonna leave. Not you're gonna stay in one job for forever, unless if it's your own job. So that's what I look at it. The next. The next, you need Spanish old midfielder as manager. Who is that? Who is that? It's okay. 256. Sure, if he was for my team, Olympiacos won him, but Olympiacos won him, but pretty impossible. I am not an Arsenal fan, but I want them win something this year. They deserve it, even without playing beautiful football. Man, you're right. The next, you're more than welcome to support Arsenal, man. Why don't you support Arsenal? You're more than welcome. You're right. You're now a member of the channel, so big up on yourself. Just come. You're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome to join the Arsenal crew. We are always here, and Saka will welcome you 1,000 miles. How about club in Arsenal? I mean, club is not gonna work, man. Club after being in Liverpool and coming to manage Arsenal, that's gonna be a lot of hate for him. I don't think he would actually be a big fit for us. He's a Liverpool, guy, and that would be controversial. I mean, I would love to have him, but I don't think it will happen. I don't know how Liverpool fans would take it, man. Being almost a legend for Liverpool and now going to fight for trophies for the Arsenal, and you will play at Anfield again, where you won lots of stuff. Man, it would be amazing, but I don't think he would be able to work at Arsenal. You never know. You never know. I watch a podcast. If you guys can go watch him he's a very, very good guy. I don't know if you have heard. It's called a Diary of a CEO. So he has a channel where he brings like managers and stuff. So there's one time he interviewed Klopp and asked him if he's still gonna manage again in the Premier League. He didn't say he wouldn't, but he said he doesn't know yet if he's ready. He's just resting. So for now, he doesn't know whether he's gonna come back into active football, maybe go for Real Madrid or go back to Liverpool, or maybe manage another team in the Premier League. So you never know. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. You never know. Klopp would be perfect. Klopp would be perfect. But no, it would be bad. I guess that's what's responding to. Okay, the next why, sir. It's okay. Club could take a club um, with struggles and make the players reach their full potential. Arsenal don't need that this time. They are a team with ready players who want to win trophies. Yeah, you're correctly. I mean, you are absolutely correct. On point, man. Arsenal at the moment, we have we have good players. The only thing is, like I said, get everything over the line. Get your players on board, win it, and that would be it. Just win the game of football and get the trophies. in the cabinet, and the next thing you know, this team will be fighting in Europe. This team will be fighting for every trophy. The, the example is very clear. This season, we have been very, very good in all the trophies, like really, really good in all the trophies. Like you can clearly see it. We have been very good in all the trophies, and like we should have won a lot of trophies at the moment, but because of injuries and Mikel Arteta's not knowing exactly what to do and how to balance the team, that's why we did not really perform well in the in some of the trophies that we played in. But I think we have seen if Mikel builds a very very good team and brings so many other players, bring in quality players next season or in the summer, we will be a team to beat, man. Everybody wouldn't want to play against us because we will have the team set for the fight. And that's how I look at it. So basically, whatever comes on, man, how I would take it. I mean, if we can have a very, very good summer, bring in, a left winger, bring in another attacker in the midfield, get a striker in. If Gabriel Jesus leaves, we can get whatever. I mean, any striker, whether Asamin or maybe what is his name, the Alvarez. If we can get a striker in, I would appreciate it. Would give us really, really more. That means we are ready now to go and fight. I think winning the Premier League would give us a lot of boost to get more players, and players would now want to come to join Arsenal because we have made it over the line. Because finishing second 3 times in a row is horrible. We cannot finish second again. Pep Guardiola already said he's happy to finish second this season, no matter what happened. He's okay with it. So let's go on, Arsenal. Let's go on and win it. Ready players, I mean, you already said that. That's good. And then the next is saying they always like that the past years, though. I mean, yeah, I mean that's you're correct, man. You're correct. You guys are both correct. And I think the only thing is Arsenal players at the moment, how can I say, we lack some qualities for sure. We lack some good quality players, um, but the players that we have can do the job. The only thing is, if you have won the Premier League, potentially if we win the Champions League, you want to keep all those trophies and you want to like maintain the momentum and keep. The Arsenal is the most consistent team in the region at the moment in the Premier League in Europe. I think we are the most consistent team, in my opinion, and the consistency came because Mikel Arteta was just on point with the players and he demanded them so much. The demand that he gave on these players and put on these players was top because I know we have injuries and stuff. That can tell you how much he wants from these players to be on top of every potential, like explore every single, skills and talent that they have. I know for sure people can argue and say, "Oh, Mikel hasn't been, a good man-to-man coach, manager where he get everything right for each player or stuff, something like that, trying to mismanage certain players as well." Of course, he's an apprentice learning on the job, so you expect some of those things to happen. You expect, scenarios like that to be within the club because he's not a complete manager yet. He still has to learn certain things every single season. 6 years down the road, from not being a manager completely, from an apprentice to a manager, give him grace, man. Give him grace, and this guy will take us to the promised land. I promise you, Mikel is going to be a hero in the Arsenal. After Arsene Wenger, there is no other manager that is going to be, above Mikel. If he keeps going like this, I see a clear path for Mikel winning lots of trophies for the Arsenal as we go. As long as he evolve in the right way and play the game of football that Arsenal won after winning the Premier League. I want to see the difference, I want to see a different game next season. If we have made it over the line, of course, incorporate all the shots. How do you call it? All the spot kicks, wherever, or free kicks, or set pieces and everything. Incorporate all that in, but also I need more players. Like I said, we need more players in the Arsenal game of football. We need players who can give us, enjoyment. Arsenal used to entertain, man. Arsenal is one of the teams that entertain a lot of, when you go to watch them, you enjoy the game of football. So we need to get back to that level where our football is, we call it Wenger sexy football. If we can get back to that, that would be magnificent. I think that would be that would make me happy at the moment. But at the moment, I just need the trophies. If we can get the trophies in, man, that's all I need. That's all I need for the moment. That's all I need. Um, I guess I've already gone all through the comments anyway. But anyway, guys, what's your prediction for the game as well? For me, like I said yesterday, I went for 4-0, and I think I will still keep that. We're gonna beat West Ham 4-0. That's my opinion. And I think looking at the Manchester City game, I think I will have to stick with the lineup that played in the Champions League. If I'm gonna make changes, I think probably bring in um Odegaard in and take what is his name, Eze out. That's the only change I would make. I would keep Scaly, I would keep Declan Rice, and probably bring in Odegaard in this particular game, and let Eze come in with his antics later on. But I will keep the same lineup that plays in against Athletic Madrid, because I see how it has made a very big difference. I don't want to go to that defensive mode, and in this game we don't need two defenders. I mean two how do you call it? How can I even not pronounce two deep uh defensive midfielders? I would say that's the word I'm looking for. We don't need Declan Rice and Supermendi in this particular game. There is no way we can go there and just have two defensive midfielders going on. I think Luis Kelly would be great. We just put Rice in the deep six and let Skelly and Odegaard stay up there. That's what I want. I need us to attack this game with the best of our attacks that we have ever seen, so that we can just put Manchester City back to where they belong, because their hope is all on West Ham to beat us or get a draw from us. Otherwise, they know for sure that the game of football is done and dusted for them if we win against West Ham. That's all we need to do. Keep winning. Because if the last three games, I mean, I don't see Arsenal actually in the only, I mean, Arsenal finishing the league has always not been a problem for them. The only game that really frustrated me is that game that we played against Aston Villa. I think last few years ago. I think 2023 or 2024 season, whatever season that was. Like that's the only last game that I felt like it felt like a loss. Like to me, um, getting that draw, against Aston Villa. But I think Crystal Palace and what is in Burnley, Burnley, I don't think we can lose those games. I don't think we can. We should be in good shape to win those games, in my opinion. But with football, you never know. But I think we will thrash. Let me just use the word demolish West Ham at the North London Stadium, whatever they call it. Arsenal. Direx is saying Arsenal. Um, 3-1, which is great. I mean, yeah, I think we will win. I mean, I see goals, man. I think we may not concede any goal. Like that's what I say. I don't think West Ham might even score a goal against us. I could be wrong. That's why I'm giving 4-0. 4-0 would be massive. Like 4-0 would be massive. That would be a statement win. If we can even get more against them, just totally throw them back to the relegation zone, that would be my ideal world. But you never know when it comes to the Premier League. West Ham might show up and things might be different all of a sudden. But anyway, it's been good, man. It's been good. I think um we deserve to stay where we are. And Arsenal has been very, very good this season. And I don't think Manchester City win today yesterday should actually give us any panic or anything like that. The refereeing decision, man, is just the worst of it. And it will forever be like that till the end of the season, because I know this Premier League wants the game to be more interesting. They want the title race to be there so they can, people can anticipate and go watch the games and get more money. Everything is about money, 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 money in the world, man. And I think that's just how I look at it. It wouldn't make sense for us really to even worry about it. Worry about whatever Manchester City does. We have to do our job, like Arsenal. Like Declan Rice said, you can control what you can control, and don't worry about um other teams. Do your best, win all your games, and we'll be crowned champions. And I think Bournemouth is gonna do something also. I think still. against that. I don't think Manchester City, with the style of game that they played, I think today, if Brentford was really awarded that penalty, or even one of the Manchester City players sent off, they would have won the game or maybe drawn against Manchester City. I don't think Manchester City was at their best. First half was boring completely. It's just the second half that they, Doku, I mean, what is his name? Jeremy Duku has been very, very good for them this season. And I think he's carrying them, all over now. It's helping them, and yeah, those are the kind of players that Arsenal need. Arsenal need players who can take challenge and win games for them. That's what I've been crying for so many years for Arsenal. We don't have that winning person, other than Bukayo Saka. We don't see. You don't look at any player at Arsenal at the moment and say this guy is gonna win us the trophy or gonna win us this game. Other than Bukayo, Bukayo has been the best for me, in my opinion. He's been the best attacker, and we missed him, man. His return has actually helped us so much. I think his return has helped us in many, many ways to get this thing over the line. And if we're going to win this league, it will all be down to Bukayo, because he will be saving us. And definitely tomorrow today he's gonna be my man of the match, because I think he's gonna score. I see Yokore scoring. I even see probably Gabriel giving us a header, and Trossard might even score. Those are the guys. Maybe even Eze might nick one, or Declan Rice has scored against West Ham before. So we have players now that I believe, if we give them the chance in the boxes, they should punish West Ham thoroughly at the end of it, and nobody would be talking about Manchester City anymore, because they know for sure the game is over. Even if Manchester City win their game on Wednesday against Crystal Palace, it wouldn't mean anything, because they will be down to 2 games and going for it. Of course, they will still go for it. And Crystal Palace, I know, they have already made it to Conference League, and they will give a run for Manchester City for sure. They will. Let's hope that we win our games. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Um, through thoughts on Gyökeres, man. I think he does more things than people seeing. Andrew said he also said it on CBS Sports. Yeah, man. I watched him, and that analysis. Andrew, I mean, he's been on punditry right now, and also he gave his opinion on the Pgmol, wherever refereeing decision is. He said, I mean, this is clearly uh like bad refereeing from the from these guys in the Premier League. You cannot tell me that punching is okay. You cannot tell me that um pushing somebody anywhere, even if it was outside the box, you could have given a free kick, something like. But just completely denying it, that there's nothing that has happened in between, those two players. It's just so bad, man. It's just so bad. You cannot even agree with it, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, Andrew has been. I mean, he's been speaking, and I think we all know what is happening. We all know what is gonna happen, and at the end of it, we don't have to worry about that, man. I think Gyökeres has been very, very fundamental in these few games. Like the last few games he has played, man, he has been superb. Like seriously, superb. I think his whole play, has been changed. The way he tackles and then go on, on defenders has been so well. Like the way he handles every single, moments once he gets the ball. His link up play has actually improved so much. Even you can see against Fulham how he, laid that ball for Saka. So his all round play, man, people don't see that he's scoring. He has actually scored 21 goals this season. That's a lot of goals, man, for first, for a player who has just joined Arsenal, you know, and he's up there, man. He's up there in the league, and I don't know why people just crucify him many times. That he's not gonna be like that exciting Thierry Henry skillful guy, like going in for the ball, and when he has the ball, why he's gonna do this trick and then score goals. He is a machine who scores goal. It's just if you give him the chance, he normally almost take it, and that's his quality. The only thing about him, I wish he could just like kind of go for the ball instead of mostly going to defenders. Every time he goes to defender first and then turn around, and have that aspect of taking the ball on. But he just need to work on his movement of receiving the ball at what position and how he can, But he's a poacher, man. He's a goal poacher. I think he's such a good He's such a good striker, and I think if we give him chance, he will do well. He will do well in the Premier League. Definitely, he will do well, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, he will do well. Saka seems to be getting his form in a very difficult state of the season. Yeah, that's why I said he's gonna be the one who will actually take us over the line because he's gained his form. I think having him rest in those few games that we were playing and letting him heal completely from that Achilles has actually helped him. Has actually helped him. Absolutely helped in so many aspects because we needed that Saka, that player that we have been looking for, and he has been playing for us for years. We needed him, and I think he deserves that very very well. And I think coming back at the moment, like you said, it has actually improved us so well, and I can agree with you, Mom, because we needed him. I think we were missing something. Madueke is a good player. Don't get me wrong, but he is a TikTok player. He's a YouTube player. He's not a real Arsenal player. For me, he is just antics wherever. Run and go take the ball, show your girlfriend, show your family that you're a footballer. He's that kind of player to me. He's not Bukayo. He's not I feel like sometimes even Martinelli and Trossard is way better than Madueke. If he can improve him in final touches, I think he would be a good player. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but the only thing is he has lots of things he has to work on. Why is my nose so itchy today? He has a lot of things to work on for me, in my opinion, just to make things work in any way. But let's see. Oh, Twitch guy here. Welcome, man. Welcome. Best view. Get up, you man. Good man. Dazzling Prongy. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you. I appreciate you on Twitch there. I hope you are all well. I hope you're all well on Twitch there. If you have a channel on Twitch, man, guys, go and join him, man. Go and join him. It's bigger, bigger. It's such a yeah. Thanks, man, for joining there. Thanks for all the ads on following on Twitch. Big up to you guys. Big up to you guys for for being on there. Big up to you. Um. All right. I guess let's see here. All is well, man. All has been well. Um. Let's see what else I have on here on the channel. But anyway, that's been the game, man. That's been the game. In my opinion, Arsenal should just beat West Ham and not worry about anything and let Manchester City go on and, do their thing, and Arsenal just focus on doing their thing. There is nothing else to care about Manchester City. We just do our job and we go on. We do our job, we go on. There's nothing I'm worried about, in my opinion. I think we will take this league, whether, you know, we win against West Ham or not. This trophy is bound for us. And I think all the three games they're winnable games. If we cannot win against West Ham, I think it's just gonna be all done. It will be all done. But I don't see us losing this guy. I don't see Arsenal losing against West Ham. I have a bad replay. Like I don't see Arsenal losing. I don't know even why people are having a thought of saying that West Ham is going to be a difficult game. I don't just see that. Maybe I'm blinded, but I don't see any difficulty in this game. In my opinion, it should just be a complete win. Take it or leave it. But anyway, guys, it's been great. It's been wonderful, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. And yeah, it's been time already, but nothing really to talk about. But like I said, I am not happy with the Pgmol, and hopefully they can change their stuff, and hopefully things will be better for us in the next game that we watch. And Pgmol would actually give us explanation as to why all those two, scenarios wasn't really given any attention, especially David Silva, punching somebody. That's a bookable offense. I don't understand why you cannot book somebody for punching. I don't know. At least, you can talk about the last man stuff. The pushing maybe wasn't that deep of a push, but why would you not even give a yellow card or do anything? It is May, I guess. You're going for the title, so let the referee roll. That's how you look at it. But anyway, the next It's been great, man. It's been great. Thanks for. I hope you have a good morning as well and enjoy your day. And bye, bye, man. Good luck against West Ham today. Yeah, man, we will win it, and I think it's gonna be super, super good in my opinion. We will win it, and all in all, man, guys, thank you for joining and thank you for being part of the show today. And a lovely, lovely people and lovely, lovely moment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we will be back tomorrow again in the game and, give you some lineups, tips, and stuff and every single, details on that particular game. Once the lineup comes out, we will definitely do a short video for it and you will get it as well. And the next thing is, evening like this again, come back and we will discuss the game. Hopefully, it will be exciting game, blowing West Ham away, and we'll be excited to discuss the win as much as possible. But thank you so much, guys, for being on here, and lovely, lovely day to you guys, and lovely night to everybody in this time zone. But see you guys, and one love. I'll definitely appreciate if you like the stream and also hype it at the end. One love.